Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to describe a vertical milling machine along with its parts, and also I am going to compare it with a horizontal milling one. In my previous lecture, I have already described a horizontal milling machine and its parts, so you can refer there. So let's begin. This is a diagram of a vertical milling machine, and let's start with the base. This portion is called the base of a vertical milling machine, and it bears the weight of the rest of the machine parts like our knee, the column, the ram, the milling head. All of their weight is upon this base. This base is firmly mounted to the shop floor, and this base contains the coolant reservoir. After this base comes the column. This column contains the clutches, the shafts, the gear mechanisms, the pulley mechanisms, the electrical components, and is everything that is needed for the rotation of the spindle and ultimately the milling cutter. In front of this column is there the knee. This knee is mounted upon the vertical guideways of the column, and below this knee is present the screw jack. So because of these two factors, the presence of vertical guideways and the screw jack, this knee is able to have its vertical motion, up and down motion along the z-axis. Upon this knee is present the saddle. This saddle is mounted upon the horizontal guideways of this knee between the interface of the saddle and the knee is present another set of guideways. Those are horizontal guideways. Like we had vertical guideways between the interface of the column and the knee, similarly we have horizontal guideways in case between the saddle and the knee. So because of those guideways and because of the presence of lead screw mechanism also, this saddle is able to have its y-axis motion or crosswise motion or transverse motion, that is from to and away from the column. Upon this saddle is mounted the table. This table, it has its T-slots. The T-slots are provided so that we can accommodate the workpiece using any work holding devices like step blocks, bench vise, rotatory cutter, or we can use anything that is suited to our requirement. So upon this table we have the workpiece via any work holding device, and this table, between this table and the saddle too, there are another guideways. So this table is able to have its longitudinal motion, it is along the x-axis direction, and when this table has its longitudinal motion, the workpiece above it too has its longitudinal motion. And similarly for the case of saddle and the knee, when this knee is having its vertical motion, it ultimately provides that same motion to the workpiece, and same in the case of saddle. When this saddle is having its y-axis direction motion, it provides that motion to the workpiece. So we can adjust this workpiece accordingly in these two directions via these mechanisms. Then comes the ram. Ram is another name for overhanging arm. In case of horizontal milling machine, we call it overhanging arm, and in case of milling, we are naming it as ram. So this ram is nothing but the connection between the column and the milling head. One end of this ram is above the column and the other end is attached to the milling head. This one is the milling head. The milling head contains the gears and those mechanisms that are required for the rotation of the spindle and thus the milling cutter. This one is the spindle. Spindle in any machine tool is anything that holds our tool for rotation. Like in lathe also we have spindle. So when this spindle rotates, it provides that same rotation to the milling cutter. Milling cutter is attached to this spindle, and this is the lever. This lever is used for adjusting the spindle up and down, so the milling cutter can be adjusted accordingly vertically with respect to the workpiece. These ones are the RPM levers. These levers are there to adjust the RPM of this spindle, the RPM of this rotating spindle. So basically I have described all those basic parts of a vertical milling machine. Now let us compare it with a horizontal one, the similarities and the differences between them. Both of this vertical milling machine and horizontal milling machine, they both come under the category of column and knee type milling machine. We can guess because of the presence of the column and a knee. Both of this horizontal milling machine and vertical milling machine, they have basically the same parts like the base, saddle, knee, column, base, saddle, knee, column, the table, the saddle, guideways. Overhanging arm is known as ram in this case. But in horizontal milling machine, we have arbor and the arbor brackets. Arbors are the extensions of the spindle, and in case of vertical milling machine we don't have that. We have a milling head instead of it. The basic difference is that why the term horizontal and vertical has been introduced is because in case of horizontal milling machine, now let us suppose this is the workpiece, this is our workpiece, so, and this is the milling cutter and this is the spindle. So in case of horizontal milling machine, the milling cutter and the spindle is horizontally placed as compared to the shop floor or the table. So it is horizontally placed in this way, and when it rotates, the machining happens in this way. In case of vertical milling machine, the spindle and the milling cutter, they are perpendicular or vertically placed to the shop floor and the table. That is in this way. So this is how the machining happens in vertical milling machine. This is the basic difference between them. That's why the name horizontal and vertical has been assigned to both of them respectively. In case of horizontal milling machine, because of when we employ the arbor, which is not necessarily always there, when we employ the arbor, we can adjust this milling cutter in the horizontal direction with respect to the workpiece and as per our convenience, whereas this thing isn't there in vertical milling machine. In vertical milling machine, in most of the vertical milling machines, the spindle can be adjusted up and down. So this adjusting of the spindle up and down is a special feature of vertical milling machine, which isn't there in horizontal milling one. Most of the parts like column, knee, base, milling head, ram, overhanging arm, they are made up of grey cast iron in both of them, because of the three basic properties of cast iron. It is that the cast iron has very good compressive strength and it has very good vibration damping capacity. During machining processes, vibrations get generated when the cutter gets in contact with the workpiece. So in order to damp that, vibration damping capacity is necessary, and this material grey cast iron has very good vibration damping capacity. Also, this grey cast iron has self lubricating property. So when the chips are formed and when splashes of the coolant gets on the parts, they get wiped off very easily. In case of horizontal milling machine, the common operations that can be performed on them are plane milling, gear cutting, form milling, straddle milling, gang milling, and many others. In case of vertical milling machine, the operations that can be commonly performed are slot milling, T-slot milling, angular milling, flat milling, and others. So I hope you benefit from this video. So do share this video with the ones who require it, and if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.